This is the Roulette Master, and I have an amazing roulette video to share with you today. One of my subscribers, Jan Mickham, has used this secret roulette system his entire life and has not yet shared it until now. So he says he's finally ready to reveal this system that he's been winning with his whole life, and it's not going to be a secret anymore. So let's go ahead and get started. Before we do that, stick around at the end of the video if you want to find out about the new subscriber bracket challenge that we're going to be doing. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. So we're going to be using a standard system, which he uses, but there's also going to be a low roller version after this that I'm going to share with you for those of you that don't want to risk as much. And the high roller version or the standard version is going to be a $2,000 bankroll, and the low roller version is going to be a $400 bankroll. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to reveal Jan's secret roulette system. So let's go ahead, and we're going to start with $5 on these four odd numbers in the third 12. And we're going to put $25 on 1 to 18, even, and red. Okay, so that's a $95 total bet. Again, if that's too much, I'm going to reveal the low roller version with the $400 bankroll here soon. This is the standard version with a $2,000 bankroll. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you what he's been doing. Can't wait to see how this works out. This is pretty cool. That is a 28 black. Okay, so when you have a loss, all of these are going to go up by 1 unit. So we're going to go add a $5 unit to all of these ones in the third 12 there. And then we're going to change these from 25 to 50. And let's check our balance. We're minus 45 so far. Here we go. Okay, so when we get a win of any kind, then we will not increase the bet, and we will leave it the same if we're not in session profit. So we're just going to rebet that again. Here we go. Okay, that's a 20 black. Okay, and that's a loss, and you can see that one was a $90 loss. So we're going to increase again. We're going to add 5 to each of these in the third 12. And we're going to increase these from 50 to 75. Make sure that's right. Okay, let's spin. Okay, that's a 29 black. Okay, that's a good win there. That's $255. Look at that. Now we're up 130 and we restart. So again, we'll put the bets back out. And the reason that one paid so much, it hit one of those numbers in the third 12. And it also hit those numbers over there paid the most. So let's go ahead and put the bets back out. Then we'll explain more here. And we'll put 25 on first 12, 25 on 1 to 18, and 25 on even. Okay, so there's our original $95 bet again. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that was a win, so we'll just rebet that. So here we go. That is a 4 black. Okay, there's another win. So now you can see we're already up $240. Let's just rebet that. Okay, and that is a 30 red. Okay, now that's a loss. And let's see here. After that loss, we're going to increase everything by 1 unit. So let's do that. So we're going to go from 25 to 50. And let's do that first. And then we'll add 5 to each of these. So now we have 10 on each. Let me take that one back out. Okay, there we go. So we have 10 on each of those 4 numbers and the third 12. And we have $50 on the first 12, 1 to 18, and even. Here we go. Okay, that's a $160 win. Look at that. Fantastic. We're up $355 already. So let's go ahead and put the bets back out. So again, 25 on 1 to 12, 25 on 1 to 18, 25 on even, and then 5 on these 4 odd numbers and the third 12. Also black numbers. So here we go. And when we got that big win earlier, it was because also not only did it, well, those numbers, basically like what I was saying, those 4 numbers in the third 12, there's starting out with 5 on each number, and in the first 12, for instance, there's only $25 on 12 numbers. So the other thing is that if you hit a number in the first 12 that's even, that's going to pay a lot more as well. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and restart. All right, here we go. That's a 23 red. Okay, we lost, so we're going to increase by a unit on all these. Again, that's 20, oh, went too far there. That's going to be from 25 to 50 on the 1 to 12, 1 to 18, and even. And then that's going to be from 5 to 10 on these 4 here. All right, here we go. Okay, that's an 18 red. Okay, that's a $10 win. That's good. And if you just get a win like it's $10, then you're just going to leave the bet the same. If you have a major win, you're just gonna restart. So let's go ahead and spin again. That's a 16 red. That's another $10 win. So let's just leave the bets the same. Here we go. That is a 1 red. That's a $60 win. Okay. And that's good enough to go back a unit. So let's restart. We're up $340. And let's go ahead and place those back out again. Then I'm going to do, here pretty soon, I'm going to do the low roller version. And that'll be good for, I know a lot of you are probably interested in that. And that's awesome as well. So let's go put our 25 back out on each of these. And we'll put our 5s on those black odd numbers in the third 12. And that's our $95 bet again. Again, this is the standard version with the $2,000 bankroll. The lower version will be, there's a nice $80 win. The lower version will be a $400 bankroll. And we're at $420 now. So let's just repeat that. Okay, that's a 24 black. Okay, that's a loss, so we're going to increase by a unit. So these will go to 50. And these will go to 10. Okay, 190 total bet. Here we go. That's a 36 red. That's a loss, so we're going to increase by a unit again. So we'll be at 75 on these ones. And we'll be at 15 on these 4 black odd numbers. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we get here. That's a 16 red. That's a $10 win, so we'll just leave the bets the same, and we'll spin again. Okay, that's a 17 black. Okay, that's a loss, so we're going to increase by a unit again. Okay, and one way to think about this is when you increase by 25, that's five $5 bets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to increase these to 25 each. I'm sorry, to 20 each. Let me back that up a little bit. And make sure that's right. Okay, there we go. Okay, now they're 20 each, and let's spin. That's a 12 red, and that's a good win. So now we can restart. We're up $475, and then we'll place our bets back out again. Starting to get the hang of this now. And I thank Jan for sharing this one, and that's pretty incredible that he's held on to this all these years. And there's another win. Okay, we're up $560. Let's rebet. That is a 3 red. That's a win. We're up $590. Let's rebet. That is a 13 black, and that's a loss. So we're going to increase by 1. Now we'll have 50 on these, and then we'll have 10 on the 4 black odd numbers. Okay, here we go. That is a 6 black. That's a win. We won 160. We're up $705 now. So you can see also how important it is when you hit a low even number, that wins in the first 12, the 1 to 18, and the even. So that's pretty incredible. And that's another jackpot number, just like those 4 in the third 12. So let's go ahead and put our bets back out again. Okay, here we go. $95 total bet. That's a 36 red. That's a loss, so we'll increase by 1 unit. On these, that means 5, because I'm using $5 chips right now. So that makes these 50. And then these go to 10. Okay, so because we have $25 units on the 1 to 12, 1 to 18 even, $5 on the ones in the third 12. So here we go, and let's spin. That's a 17 black. That's a loss, so we're going to increase again. So 75, 75, 75. Again, that's increasing by $25 each time you lose. And then we're going to increase these by 5 each time you lose. So here we go. Let's go ahead and spin. Okay, that's a 27 red. Okay, that's a big loss there. So we're going to, again, just keep increasing by 1 unit though. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to increase these from 15 to 20. And let's spin. That's a 28 black. That's a loss, so we'll increase again. And I'm glad that you get to see a little adversity in the system too. But I think all it's going to take is just getting one of these numbers in the first 12 that's even, or also a high number. And that's another pretty big loss there. So we're going to increase again a high number that's odd. And here we go. And then we're going to increase these by 5. Okay, let's spin. That is a 3 red. That's a $180 win, but that does not make up everything. So we're going to keep the bet the same. And let's spin again. That's a 32 red. That's a $270 loss, so we're going to need to increase again. And this is a good reason for those of you that are waiting to watch the low roller version. That's coming up next. So here we go. And let's see what we get here. Okay, that's a 4 black. That's a $560 win. At this point, you have to make the decision if you want to get it all back or if you just want to restart. And since we're not back in session profit for the video purposes, let's go ahead and let's see. Let's go one more time at this dollar amount. But if I was playing and I was up this high, I would probably restart right now. So let's go ahead and give it a try, though, just to see what happens. And here we go. And it worked out. That's great. So now we're back up $945. We're in session profit. Then you just restart with the 25 again. And again, what bails you out is eventually you're going to get a first 12 number that's red and even, and that's going to pay you huge. Also, if you hit an odd number that's black in the third 12, that's going to pay you huge. So let's go ahead and place those out there again. And then after we get our next win, let's go ahead and do the low roller version. That's a 27 red. Okay, that's a loss. So again, we'll increase these by 25. And then increase these by 5. And let's spin. That's a 25 red. That's a pretty good loss, so we're going to increase again. Then increase these by 5. All right, let's spin. That's an 11 black. That's a $90 win, but that doesn't get us back in session profit. But again, if you want that, you can definitely restart right there. You're still in $750 of profit. But we're going to go ahead and rebet this. That's a 22 black. That's a loss. So we're going to increase again. And spin. There we go. That's a 33 black. Okay, so now we're back up there, and you would just restart again. So if you don't want to risk this much money, I'm going to show you the low roller version now. And basically what the low roller version is that, let me get that back down. I need to go to dollar once now. And we're going to have 5 on 1 to 12, 5 on 1 to 18, 5 on even, and then $1 on these ones. And again, this is going to be a $400 bankroll, not a $2,000 bankroll. So here we go. That's a 28 black. Okay, so we lost, so we'll increase these by 5. And then increase these by 1. And spin. Okay, that's a 30 red. That's a loss, so we'll increase again. And then we'll increase these by 1. All right, let's spin. And that's a 0, so that's a pretty good size loss there. So that's the worst thing that can happen, but I'm glad you got to see it, so you know how to deal with it. We're just going to continue to go up a unit on each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And even though that seems like a really big loss, it's also a really big win when you hit a first 12 even red number or one of these odd numbers that are black in the third 12. So keep that in mind as well. And here we go. Okay, that's a 4 black. Okay, that is a win there. And let's see. And at that point, I would probably just go ahead and restart. So let's do that again. But it's up to every person, you know, where they want to restart. Like for instance, we were doing really well, and we didn't have to take that last risk when we were up $700. That's something that everyone needs to decide for themselves is, you know, what where they want to go with that. Obviously, if we hadn't reduced the bets back down there, that would have been a really, really big win there because we got even and 1 to 12 and 1 to 18 on that one. So that's pretty awesome. So that would have been a huge win if we had done it that way, but you never know what's going to come next. So let's place the bets out again. And that's what you want is a 1 to 12 number that's even and just a 1 to 12 number that's even, really. And I might have misspoke earlier when I said red. But yeah, it's 1 to 12, 1 to 18 even. So here we go. And let's place these out there. Okay, here we go. $19 bet. Okay, that's a 23 red. Okay, that's a loss, so we'll increase these by 5. And these by 1 after losses. And let's spin. Okay, that's a 28 black. That's a loss, so we're going to go ahead and just increase these again. Okay, here we go. That's a 16 red. Okay, and that one was just a small win, so we're just going to go ahead and repeat that. There we go. That's a good win. 33 black. So you can see now we're back up there again. Then you just restart. And then we put these back out at $1. And then I'll go over everything on both systems. I mean, in low roller and standard version. Let's see, that's another nice win. Okay. Also, after this, I'm going to talk about the new bracket challenge, the subscriber bracket challenge, where you can, nice, get another one there, where you can put up your roulette systems against other people's roulette systems in bracket challenges. And those won't be videos and we're still going to have new videos every day at 8 a.m. Those will probably be an afternoon video, like around 5 p.m. once we get started. And since I'm already talking about it, let's go ahead and just rebet that. I'll just go ahead and tell you now. So try to get your systems. Go ahead and message me what your system is. And there's a loss there, so let's increase. And at the beginning of your message, put in there bracket, subscriber bracket challenge entry. So I know. And we're going to have kind of like a, let me back those up there. Talking and placing bets. Okay. We're going to have kind of like an NCAA tournament bracket for your guys' roulette systems that you're sending in. So again, all you have to do to enter is just message me, and I will start putting the brackets together. And let's go ahead and spin here, and try to get those in by this coming Sunday, and then I'll start putting the brackets together for everyone. And if you're not interested, that's fine as well. You're still going to have the videos every morning with new systems like this one here. So, okay, let's go ahead and restart now. But I had a few people say they weren't interested at all. So if that's the case, they can just watch the morning videos. And but I had a lot of people said that it was exciting to see their systems up against other people's systems. So so we'll have that probably in the afternoons once we get that going. And there's a loss, so let's increase that. And hopefully you're getting the hang of this. It took me a little bit to get the hang of it as well. But starting to get in the flow now with this system. But I'm really glad that he shared this with us after all these years of keeping this system a secret, and we're doing really well with it. So, but like any system, I'm not going to say that any system can't fail for sure. So remember that. Never bet with money that you can't afford to lose. That's why use this low roller version if you don't have enough to play the standard version. I know it's a lot of money for some people, and that's perfectly fine. There's a lot of casinos with automated machines now, and that's another thing I want to talk to you guys about, because I know a lot of you know that I've been really skeptical of automated machines. And this week I'll probably talk about this a little bit more, but I went ahead and had a conversation with Brantley from Cowboy Slots yesterday, who used to work on all the machines. There's a nice win. So we're going to restart. And who used to work on all the machines that are in the casino, whether they're roulette machines or slot machines. And he assured me that that he's seen all of those, in the background, and knows that it is completely random what numbers are selected. So that made me feel a lot better. So, I hope so. I'd like to hear what you guys think about that, because if you're like me and you've been burned on automated machines and you only play with a live dealer, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. But that made me feel a little bit better about that. You might check out his channel, Cowboy Slots, if you play slots, and also check out Slot Master 316 if you play slots as well, and Bubba's Picks 316. They're all great guys. And let's go ahead and spin again here. But I'll be talking more about that in the near future. And also, he just came out with a video this week, Brantley at Cowboy Slots. He came out with a video where he interviewed the guy that actually makes all the machines. So that's pretty cool as well. You might check that out. That I thought that was pretty awesome. I watched it. And let's go ahead and spin again here. And again, that's on Cowboy Slots, but not just for people that play slots, because he also made the roulette machines that are automated. So so that's pretty cool. And here we go again. If you're at the bottom unit size and you get a win, even if it's small, obviously you're going to stay right there. And that's a 36 red. Okay, that's a loss, so we'll increase. Yeah, it's pretty cool to listen to people that actually build these machines, these roulette machines, and see what they have to say. And he also said, and we got a nice win there. Um, he also said that the machines should actually, if they're not normal payout machines, they should say in the rules of the machine. So you might check that out as well. And I'd love hearing your guys' comments about that, because I know a lot of you have been burnt on automated machines or video roulette machines in the past. And, I still have to make my decision on that too, even though, these are the guys that make the machines and they're telling me it's random. So we'll see how that goes. And you still have to, play it and make sure it feels the same to you, though. And all right, we increased after that loss. Now we're spinning again. That's a 14 red. Okay, and that's a small win. But like I said, at any point you can go ahead and just restart if you want to. But usually, if you have small wins, it's good just to repeat the bet. There's a 14 red, and there's another small win. Let's just go ahead and repeat that. But anytime you want to, you can, it's up to you if you want to restart and you're happy with the winnings, because something like that can happen. So when that happens, we're going to increase by 5, and then increase by 1. We're going to play till we get one of those good numbers, and there we go. That's a 3 red. That's a win. Okay. And let's just go ahead and repeat that. Another thing too is you don't have to, and that was a great win there, so we're going to restart, but you don't have to get all the way back. If you're happy with where you're at, you can restart at any point. And so again, this system's going to be 5, 5, and 5 with the low roller 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1 for a $19 bet. And let's clear that out. And the original system that he plays is 25 on each of these. And actually, let me change the unit size there so I can show you easier. 25, 25, 25, and then 5, 5, 5, and 5. You increased 1 unit after losses, and basically you have a $2,000 bankroll on this one, a $400 bankroll on the other one. Let me know what you guys think, because again, he says he's been Jan's been using this his whole life, and he kept it a secret this whole time. Let me know if you think it's as great as he says it is, and test it out for yourself though before you go to the casino. That's something I try to always tell you guys. Test everything out on a simulator before you go to a casino for a little while too, so that that you know the good and the bad of every system. And that's also why I've been making the videos longer lately, and I've received some really good comments from you guys, so I appreciate that. And because I notice you're seeing a lot more of the rough times in systems when I play longer, as well as the good times with the system. So that's really important, I think. And again, I want to remind everyone, if you are interested in the subscriber bracket challenge, where you send in your ideas for roulette strategies, and you want to be in that bracket challenge, just message me this week. Anytime up. Let's make the cutoff Sunday, and then I'll put the brackets together, and we'll put your systems up against each other. And again, if you guys aren't interested in that, just watch the morning videos. But if you are, they'll probably be sometime next week in the afternoons on certain days, and I'll release that on the community page as well. And I really appreciate everyone's support of the channel, though. You guys have been fantastic, and I hope you're really you're finding some new ways to play roulette, and also finding ways that you don't like to play, and that's the important part. Find what you like, find what you don't like, and make a good decision based off of testing it out yourself. And I love how you guys are putting your testing results down in the comments. That helps everyone on the channel. So keep doing that. That's amazing because everyone is looking for those comments to see how other people did, and that really helps them out if you guys share your testing information or information that you from the casino as well. So keep that up. That's amazing. And also, too, every day I'm posting these videos on Facebook. So if you are a Facebook person, go ahead and follow the Roulette Master on Facebook. They'll be on there as well. And if you like them, please like and share. And if you're having trouble navigating the videos, there's playlists you can click on with the top 10 most viewed videos. There's also a top 5. One of those is coming up here. You can click on if you want to do that. That's cool. But I know there's a lot of videos, so I thought that'd be something important to tell everyone. And but yeah, really happy with the systems everyone's sending in, and hope you guys are enjoying the channel. And let me know down in the comments if there's any way to make it better. That's that's how we all get better. And I appreciate everyone's support. And this was a really nice run today, even though. I mean, I think we made over 200 units on when we switched to the dollar units, and then when we made about $1,000 when we were on the original bet. So so it worked out really well. Not saying that it couldn't fail if you had poor luck, like any system, but let me know your honest feedback down in the comments as always. And this is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.